Oak Island, a mysterious island off the coast of Nova Scotia, has been believed to hide a great treasure for centuries. The island is said to be cursed, and the legend warns that 7 people must die before the treasure is revealed. 6 have already lost their lives trying to find it. The story began in the late 17th century, when a group of boys discovered a depression in the ground and began digging. They found a layer of stones placed by human hands and wooden planks every 10 feet, like a hidden staircase leading into the earth. Captain Edward Teach and William Kidd, better known as Blackbeard, are one of the most famous names tied to Oak Island. According to legend, Edward once boasted that he buried his treasure where none but Satan and myself can find it. Many believe Oak Island, with its intricate traps and hidden tunnels, fits that description. The center of the island's mystery is the money pit, the shaft first dug by the boys. Over the years, treasure hunters have returned to dig deeper into the pit, finding more wooden platforms every 10 feet. However, a hidden flood tunnel connected the pit to the ocean, and water suddenly rushed in, filling the hole. This clever trap has stopped every attempt to reach the bottom for more than 2 centuries. In the early 18s, treasure hunters uncovered an even stranger clue, a stone tablet found about 90 feet down in the money pit. The tablet had cryptic symbols carved into it, and later some claimed the symbols were decoded to say, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. Over time, pieces of parchment, links of gold chain, and coconut fiber have been uncovered, adding to the mystery. The connection of Captain Edward and Captain Kidd to the island remains a subject of debate. Despite all the digging, no one has reached the bottom of the money pit or fully solved the mystery of the idea of Shakespeare's manuscripts being buried on Oak Island also speaks to a larger theme of preservation and secrecy. The mystery of Oak Island, if it truly holds these manuscripts, could be more than just a search for treasure. It could be a search for lost knowledge that has the potential to change our understanding of the past. The Viking connection to Oak Island is primarily rooted in the idea that the Vikings, known for their extensive exploration of North America centuries before Christopher Columbus, may have used the island as a stop or secret location for hiding treasures or leaving clues. The discovery of various artifacts on the island that some experts believe can be traced to Viking origins has spurred a deeper look into the possibility that the Vikings had a hand in the construction of the island's strange structures and the hiding of objects below its surface. The Viking connection to Oak Island is supported by the discovery of artifacts that resemble Viking methods, such as a medieval crossbow bolt found on the island in the 19th century. Other metal and wooden artifacts have been scientifically traced back to Scandinavia, indicating that Vikings were active in the area long before European explorers reached the New World. The Vikings may have had knowledge of the island and its surroundings well before European explorers formally charted the area. Historical accounts and archaeological evidence show that Vikings were excellent navigators and seafarers, capable of crossing vast expanses of ocean in their longships. Some researchers believe that the Vikings could have traveled farther down the North American coast, possibly to Oak Island, where they could have hidden treasures or left markings to signal their presence to future explorers. Another key element in the Viking connection to Oak Island is the possibility that the Vikings may have passed down knowledge of the island's significance to later explorers, including the Templars. Researcher Dr. Doug Siemens has proposed that the Vikings and the Templars may have collaborated, with the Vikings serving as navigators who helped the Templars cross the Atlantic. This theory suggests that the Vikings were instrumental in helping the Templars reach the New World, including the possibility that Oak Island was a destination for their sacred relics. While the evidence linking the Vikings to Oak Island is not conclusive, it is compelling. The presence of Viking artifacts, symbols, and structures on the island provides a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility that the Vikings played a significant role in the island's mystery. As more evidence continues to surface, the link between Viking exploration and the treasures hidden on the island will likely remain a subject of intense interest and investigation for years to come. The alien artifact theory is a fascinating concept that connects to the concept of infinite space. The universe contains billions of galaxies, each with its own collection of stars, planets, and potential life forms. If extraterrestrial civilizations exist, they could possess technologies far beyond anything we can imagine. Artifacts found on Oak Island, particularly those that defy conventional explanation, could be seen as a key to unlocking that knowledge. The connection between Oak Island and infinity space also ties into the ongoing search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Scientists have been scanning the skies for signals or signs of alien life, hoping to make contact with civilizations beyond our own. Some speculate that Oak Island could be a focal point of such an endeavor, with hidden messages or artifacts from otherworldly beings placed there as a way of communicating with future generations of Earthlings. These artifacts, if they exist, could serve as a bridge between humanity and the infinite cosmos, offering insights into the possibilities of life beyond our planet. The theory of alien artifacts on Oak Island fits within the broader context of unexplained phenomena that have been reported throughout history. Many cultures have stories of gods or star beings who visited Earth in the distant past, bringing knowledge and technology. Oak Island, with its long history of mysterious discoveries, is a natural location for such theories to take root. The discovery of a gold-plated button, possibly a cuff button, deep within the Oak Island money pit, has sent ripples of excitement through the search team. While it is not the massive treasure they had hoped for, the find could be a pivotal clue in solving the island's long-standing mystery. The button was unearthed in a deep and unexplored part of the money pit, a location that had long been untouched. The gold-plated button's presence raises more questions than answers, as it suggests that the island's mysterious past is linked to the military in some way. The team is now starting to piece together the clues and is zeroing in on something significant that could date back to the mid-70s. How small could reveal a new layer of Oak Island's story. As they gather around a new find similar to one they discovered back in 2019 near a spot called H8, the air is filled with excitement. Archaeologist Fiona Steele adds to the moment by revealing another discovery, which boosts everyone's enthusiasm. Laird Niven suggests comparing this new find near the stone foundation on the island's western side to earlier samples to piece together more of Oak Island's unfolding story. The team embarks on a journey to uncover the hidden history of Oak Island, a mysterious island in the Bahamas. They send a wooden piece from under the garden shaft for carbon dating, and when they discover that the wood dates back to between 1631 and 1684, excitement grows. The team is focused on planning their next steps and finding more details about the island's past. Although they have not yet found the treasure, they are constantly discovering new clues and secrets along the way. One such discovery points to an ancient underground corridor, suggesting that there is still much more to uncover and understand. Marty Lagena, always paying attention to detail, takes a close look at the corridor, realizing it was built long before they started their work on Oak Island. His brother Rick sees this moment as a turning point in their search, as it is located in an area with a lot of metal deposits. Roger Fortin emphasizes the importance of carefully studying the corridor's structure to understand its history. Scott Barlow is eager to speed up the search, convinced they are close to a major discovery. Craig Tester brings positive energy, encouraging the group to keep digging. Rick thanks the team for their hard work and gives them the green light to continue exploring. As dawn breaks, the Duma excavation team arrives at the site, ready to push their search to around 95 feet deep. Billy Gerhardt, Jack Begley, and Gary Drayton are busy exploring an area close to the southeastern marsh along an old stone path. The team wonders what secrets the path might reveal and what might be at the end of the corridor. The team starts to think about the skill and creativity required to build such a structure so long ago, which gives them a new appreciation for the people who once lived on Oak Island and the historical significance of their discoveries. As they dig deeper, they begin to find small artifacts that hint at everyday life on the island long ago, such as pieces of pottery and old metal tools, suggesting that people once lived and worked in this area, possibly as part of a busy trading community or settlement. Each find adds to the story of Oak Island, helping to create a bigger picture of its past. The team on Oak Island, led by Gary Drayton and Rick Lagena, was searching for hidden treasures in the swamp. They discovered wooden planks, crafted to fit together, which seemed to be pieces of an ancient ship. Billy Gerhardt stumbled upon a stone path or large structure buried just under the swamp's surface, and Jack noticed a big rock that looked like those found by Fred Nolan in 1921. Rick believed they were on the verge of uncovering something big that could shine a light on the island's history. Gary emphasized the importance of cleaning and carefully examining the structures they found to make sure they didn't miss anything important. Billy felt their discoveries were unique and believed they were on the verge of uncovering something big that could shine a light on the island's history. Rick, along with Alex Lagena, Jack, and Scott Barlow, sat down with archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Colligan. They discussed a material that looked like concrete found in the foundation of Lot 5 and soil samples that might contain ancient mortar, similar to materials discovered in the Money Pit. Emma planned to use X-ray diffraction analysis to learn more, hoping to connect these findings to old construction techniques. The Money Pit has always been a source of surprising discoveries, often raising more questions than answers. This week brought a new set of findings that hinted at different paths for their investigation, adding to the island's complex history. Some old stories suggested that certain items were deliberately placed in specific locations. Emma's analysis of soil samples from Lot 5 showed a match to the soil from the Money Pit, even though the two places were 104 feet apart.